Welcome, everybody. We're pleased to have you here this morning for our Manufacturers United Virtual Business Conference. And I'm excited to have you here with me today. For those of you who don't know, I'm Todd Bingham. I'm the president and CEO of the Utah Manufacturers Association. And we're excited to have you with us today. So I apologize, I'm a little bit distracted. I've got some background feedback coming in here, and I'm hearing myself talk, which is always disturbing. So I think we've got that taken care of. But welcome again. We've got a great event for you today, and I'm excited to introduce you to a number of people that we're going to hear from today, and a number of speakers. We've got some great folks lined up. Let me just start by giving those of you who perhaps maybe have not had a little bit of the history of UMA to get a little bit of background on who we are as an organization. This year we celebrate our 117th year as an organization, founded in 1905, at the time as a manufacturing and merchants organization, back when one of the main products here in the state was sugar, through sugar beets. And in fact, I just had this conversation just a little bit ago with a good friend, Rachel Sweet, with Sweet Candy Company, who has been a member of the organization for almost as long as the organization has been around, Sweet Candy. So just fabulous. But again, 117 years this year, and we were founded as the voice of manufacturing in Utah. And we continue to do that today, where our main focus is ensuring that a business climate in Utah for manufacturing is good for you. And that entails a lot of different things. Clearly that's governmental affairs and regulatory issues, and working with our local legislature as well as regulatory agencies, working with our congressional delegation. In fact, we've got a DC fly-in that we're doing in 2 weeks, where we'll go back and visit our congressional members and spend some time with them in Washington, D.C. So we're anxious to do that. But also what we do is a lot of training opportunities, both in safety and leadership and continuous improvement, and a lot of those areas that help you as manufacturers continue to do your job, keep your head down, working on products and making things that drive the economy. I'll tell this story. It's slightly embarrassing, but a couple of years ago, we came up with a tagline that we thought was extremely ingenious, which is "What Utah makes Utah." And we love that, because manufacturing drives the economy in Utah, and we make products that again are exported and imported and that drive the economy in Utah. We're a $20 billion a year industry in the state of Utah, and it's just significant. So we love that tagline, "What Utah makes Utah." And last year during the pandemic, as we were looking to put together our annual banquet, we started digging through some of our materials back into the early 1900s, and lo and behold, we found out that in 1909, we actually used the tagline of "What Utah makes Utah." So I was only about 90 years behind, 95 years behind in coming up with that tagline. So just missed it by this much. But we still love it. And how cool is that in 1909, we used the tagline, "What Utah makes Utah." And we still love that tagline. So again, we've been around a long time as an organization. We continue to represent you. This is your organization, and we as our team today, I want to give a shout out to my team here, the folks that are behind the camera, for what we're doing for UMA and for you as members today. It's our pleasure to be your team with your association here and work to provide you with opportunities to learn and to improve as manufacturing companies. So to McKinley, who's kind of driving the ship today, thank you for what you do. McKinley's our marketing director here and does a fabulous job. She's the one who's making sure I don't screw up on camera here, and that she's running the whole show. And then we've got everyone else out there. Megan, who's our director of workforce, is running one of our breakout sessions, as well as is Lloyd Jensen, our director of business development. And then Justin Hawks, our business development individuals, running one of those as well. Austin Emery and Jenny Snow are running logistics here today for the whole event. So if you have a problem or a challenge and something you can't get into, shoot us a quick email, shoot us a text. and we'll take care of it and help you get into the conference. I want to thank our event sponsors for today. And we've got three major event sponsors today. Those are Motivosity, CUI Insurance, and EMC Insurance, CUI Agency, and we'll hear from Tanner as well as from Logan Mallory and a little bit from Motivosity. Thanks to those three event sponsors who've just been key in us allowing to put on just a fabulous event today. Behind me, you'll also see our UMA investors. These are the companies who have invested in UMA beyond their dues in terms of an investment in helping us do the things that we need to do for you as an organization. If you're not an investor, we encourage you to look at being an investor. Lots of options and lots of levels to invest, and we can certainly help tailor something for you as an organization that helps not only you, but helps us as an organization grow and do more things for manufacturing. So thanks for that. Today, the conference is Manufacturing United, and there's a couple reasons why we chose that title. And you know, maybe it was the hustle and bustle of the event, but I woke up this morning about 2 a.m. and was thinking about United and what that means. And a lot of thoughts bouncing through my head this last week about United and a lot of things that are going on across the country, across the world, and what does that mean? One just little anecdotal thing that I'll throw out there, maybe not anecdotal, but kind of cool for me. Folks know I think I'm a baseball fan, and I love baseball, and I'm so pleased that we've got baseball this year. I was terrified we might not get baseball this year, but we do have baseball. Friday marks the 75th anniversary of Jackie Robinson going to the Brooklyn Dodgers. And when I thought about United, I thought, boy, Jackie Robinson 75 years ago broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball. We're still dealing with issues around being united as a country, being united as a people, being united as an industry. And so today I'd encourage you, as you're listening to some of these different breakout sessions and the multi-session conferences, that you think about what does it mean to be united as individuals? What does it mean to be united as human beings? What does it mean to be united as a manufacturing industry? And what are our goals of the things we're trying to accomplish in all of those areas? It's just been on my mind a lot. So Friday I'll be cheering for the Dodgers. That's the only time I cheer for the Dodgers. Will be Friday on the celebration of Jackie Robinson. Other than that, I'm an Angels fan. So sorry to Lloyd in my office, who's a massive Dodgers fan, but go baseball. So today we've got four fabulous speakers that we're going to hear from, and we've broken these out in different sessions, and that's important because if you can't make all the sessions, don't worry about it. We're recording all of them, and so you can pop in and out. If you've got people in your office as you're looking at this and starting this morning that you think might enjoy one of the breakouts, then let's bring them in, register them. We can get you in and people can come in and go as they would like. We're going to hear from Logan Mallory from Motivosity. I'm excited to hear from him and talk about some of the things in his session. Jenny Abbott and Rick Bullion are two good friends of ours from Salt Lake Community College, and we'll hear from them in one of the breakout sessions. My good friend Robert Spendlove, who's the chief economist for Zions Bank and also a legislator up on Capitol Hill, is here to talk to us about the economy and some of the challenges we're facing here in Utah, as well as some of the opportunities. And I'm looking forward to hearing from Robert as well. And then our keynote, which will be after those sessions, we're very pleased to hear from Jeff Young with a quintessential Utah company, Yesco Signs. Been around a long time, making just some amazing landmark pieces and signage around the world, really. But Jeff has just an amazing presentation for us today in what he's done within his company, and so we're really excited to hear from them. Again, don't worry about it if you can't get to all these sessions. They do repeat themselves, and so there's an opportunity to get to those, but we're going to be recording them, and then we'll send those out to our membership and include them on our online library, and you'll have opportunities to see them. If there's something that you like and you want to disperse it to your team or members at your organization, we're happy to help you facilitate that. So again, with that, I am excited to kick it over to our separate rooms. And again, you can go into the rooms as you want and bounce back and forth, but we're excited for today's event on Manufacturing United, and we're pleased that you would be here. Maybe just lastly, one of the things that I've had some questions on is why a virtual conference? One, when we started putting this together, we weren't really sure where things were going, and we made a lot of progress on the official ending of the pandemic, and so we decided to go virtually. The other reason we've done that is that you as manufacturers are most effective and most productive when you're in your operations driving the economy. And this is a way for you to participate in an event while you're still in your operations, not have to spend the time that it takes to travel to an outside location, and then also pull yourselves away from those lines. Let us know what you think of long-term of running some options for trainings and webinars and virtual business opportunities, because we think there certainly is some value to that in keeping you on the line where you want to be within your manufacturing facilities. So thanks for that. And at this point, we'll kick it over to start out our breakout sessions. Again, we've got Logan Mallory from Motorosity. We've got Jenny Abbott and Rick Bullion from Salt Lake Community College. And we've got Robert Spenlove, Chief Economist for Zions Bank. So with that, we'll kick it to our breakout sessions. We'll be back here at 9 o'clock to visit with Liam Brown. Liam is a great little friend of mine, and we're going to talk about STEM careers and a 501c3 foundation, a nonprofit organization that Liam has founded himself to promote STEM and manufacturing jobs. You don't want to miss this. This kid is amazing, and I'm excited to have him here in studio with me. So we'll see you in about 45 minutes. Thanks, everybody.